press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone. So in the previous class we already studied about our beautiful country. Okay. So here in our beautiful country we all studied about physical features of our India and then political division. Okay. In the physical features of our India there is a 5 physical features. Okay. So first one is northern mountains, second one is northern plains, and third one is western desert, and fourth one is southern plateaus, and fifth one is coastal lines and then islands. Okay. So in the previous class we already studied about northern mountains. Okay. So in the northern mountains we already studied about the Himalayas, okay, and life in these regions. So next one is northern plains. It is also a physical features of our country. Okay. So in this physical in the northern plains we are going to study about the rivers basins. Okay, like Satluj river basin, Ganga river basin and Brahmaputra river basin. Okay. So here first we all know that there is a 4 main direction. Okay, direction is very important. North, south, west and then east. Okay. So in the northern part we can see the northern mountains and also northern plains. First here just see here in from here we can see the northern mountains. We can see the northern mountains, great Himalayas. Okay, and also the great famous Himalayas. Okay, like high peaks here, K2 and then Mount Everest. We all here, these all mountains are here. Okay. So after the finishing of Himalayas, next one is northern plains. Here northern plains. Okay. So here the northern plains lies toward the south of northern mountains. After this northern mountains, it lies toward the south of northern mountains. Okay. Here, unlike the northern mountains, this region is flat and level. This region is flat and level. So here in the northern mountains we all see that this region is have the high peaks. Okay, but in these regions there is a high means level and flat land in this northern plains region. Okay, so here it stretches from Punjab in the west and then Assam in the east. Okay, so it stretches from west. Here the west, Punjab is here now, so it stretches to west. It started to Punjab, northern plains started to Punjab, and then here Assam. It stretches to the Assam. Here Assam is here now, so it stretches to the east Assam. Okay. So here they include almost the whole Punjab. So here the Punjab is here now. So northern plains includes the whole Punjab. Whole Punjab is includes in the northern plains. Okay. So here Haryana, West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, parts of Bihar and Assam. So here there are so many states are coming in the northern plains. Okay, like Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Bihar. Okay, so these states are coming in the northern plains. Okay, in the northern mountains we saw that Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, okay, Mizoram, there are so many states are coming in the northern mountains. But here in the northern plains it started from Punjab to Assam. Okay, Punjab to Assam. In the west Punjab we can see here Assam. Okay, so here and also the northern plains have alluvial soil. So here in this part there is a fertile soil we can see here. very fertile soil. So this soil is very fertile. In this region they grow many crops. Okay, so here there is a important city we can see here. There are so many important cities also we can see here. Okay, so here Allahabad, Lucknow, Varanasi, Patna, okay, and then Calcutta and Guwahati, Kanpur, Agra. There are so many famous city we can see here. Okay, in this northern plains region. Okay, so here we all know that Himalayan rivers. Okay, many rivers originated from the Himalayas, glaciers. Already I told you now, glaciers. So here there are main rivers are originated from the Great Himalaya. Okay, Great Himalaya. So Brahmaputra, Ganga, Yamuna, okay, these rivers are originated from Himalaya. So here it's flow through the northern plains. These rivers flow through the northern plains. Many rivers originated from the Himalaya. Okay, here they flow through the northern plains. These rivers flow through the northern plains. So here these rivers carry water throughout the year. Why these rivers carry water throughout the year? Because why? Yes, because the snow of the Himalayan mountains melts in summer. It's here this snow, what happened? It melts in summer. So these rivers carry water throughout the year. Okay, here, and it forms water, and in the rainy season rainwater flows in them. So in the rainy season it's flow through them. Okay, here we can see the Indus rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra are very important rivers that started from Himalaya. Okay, and as the rivers travel in the mountains, so rivers are travel from the mountains now, so they carry with them broken rocks. So rivers carry broken rocks. Okay, so and sand, salt. Okay, during the rainy season the rivers overflow the salt, and fine sand is deposits, and after that on the land the salt and fine sand make up fertile soil. So these rivers make soil very fertile soil. It's carry what? Sand, rocks, isn't it? So these make rivers soil very fertile. So okay, so called alluvium soil. And then this good for growing many crops. This soil is very good for growing many crops. Okay, so here the three important rivers we can see here. So in this northern plains we can see the three important rivers here. Okay, the Satluj, Ganga, and then Brahmaputra rivers we can see here. Divided the northern plains into three parts, three river basin. It's divided the three parts. Okay, the river basin in this region watered by river. So here and its tributaries, and also we can see the tributaries also, rivers tributaries. Okay, the three rivers basin in India are Satluj, Brahmaputra, and then Ganga. Okay, so tributaries means it is a portion of land drained by a river and its tributary. Means basin means is a portion of a land drained by a river and its tributaries. So we can see the main three river basin. First one is Satluj. Second one is Ganga. Third one is Brahmaputra. river basin. So here, for you making easy, here so in already we saw the three parallel ranges in the Himalayan parts now. So here also we can, for your easy, this northern plains divided into three parts, these rivers divided into three parts. Okay, so here we already saw the parallel ranges now in three ranges. Okay, the Great Himalaya, Middle Himalaya and Shivalik Hills. So here also it started from Punjab now. So in the Punjab to Assam. Okay, here the Assam. So these northern plains divided into three parts. First one is Satluj. Okay, second one is this river, this is Ganga, and here third one is Brahmaputra. For your easy, like this the northern plains divided. Okay, like this northern plains is divided. First one is here Satluj river basin, here Ganga river basin, and third one is Brahmaputra river basin. Okay, so here first we will see Satluj river basin. First one is Satluj river basin. Okay, the Satluj river Satluj and its tributary beds flow in the southwest direction. So this river flow through southwest direction. Okay, it's flow through south. It's originated from here now. So it's flow through this southwest direction. Okay, southwest direction. So here they join the Indus river in Pakistan. So here it's flow through Himalaya and it's go to the west direction and it joins to go to the Pakistan. Pakistan is our neighboring country now. So it's flow through Pakistan. Okay, and after that here and it's go Pakistan. So after that it's the Indus flow into the Arabian Sea. We already saw that Arabian Sea is here now. A, B and I. Okay, Arabian Sea is here, Bay of Bengal and Indian Ocean. So here it's originated from Himalaya and it's go to the Pakistan. Okay, and also it's flow through Arabian Sea. Okay, so here the state of Punjab and Haryana lie to Satluj river basin. So here state of Punjab and Haryana. So it's Punjab and Haryana, it's comes here in the part of northwest direction here now. So Punjab and Haryana we can see here. So it's flow here now, and the Bakra dam has been built on the Satluj river. So in this part we can see the Bakra dam. Okay, in this part we can see the Bakra dam. Okay, has been built on Satluj river. It provides water for irrigation. This river provide water for irrigation. Okay, and also this river has been provided electricity. Okay, and also provide electricity at this dam. Okay, and also Punjab and Haryana get electricity from this state. The Indra Canal also takes water. So Indra Canal already I told you in the before class. So here from Satluj river it provides water to Rajasthan. So here we can see the Rajasthan here in this side now. So in this side this river Satluj river provide water to Rajasthan from the Indra Canal. Okay, Indira Gandhi Canal. So here in this region they grow paddy, wheat, okay, and then many crops like paddy, wheat here, and cotton and sugar cane. So these crops are grown in this region, okay, in the Satluj river basin, okay. So this Punjab and Haryana, it comes here, okay. So why the Punjab name it? So here Punjab means 5, Punjab means 5, and Ab means water. So here for your extra information, so Punjab means here in the Punjab there are 5 rivers are flowing, its tributaries, there are 5 rivers are there, so that's why the name is Punjab. Punjab means 5, Ab means water. So here in the Punjab state we can see the 5 rivers are flowing here, so that's why Punjab. Punj means 5 and then Ab means water. So next one is Ganga river basin. So Ganga river basin we can see in this region, okay, here we can see in this region. So here the Ganga river originated as Bhagirathi from the Gangotri. So here it's originated from here now as a Bhagirathi from the Gangotri. So here it's originated from northern parts. So here glaciers in the Himalaya, already I told you na, glaciers it melts in summer, okay, and flow through as a water. So here the glaciers melts here, okay. It flows high speed from the mountain slopes. This Ganga rivers flow very high, so it's very high speed its flow, okay. This Ganga river flow very high speed. So here as it flow down hills, it joins by Alaknanda and Mandakini, the combined water of this 3. So it flows here now in this side, another 2 rivers joined here, Alaknanda and Mandakini river joined here, and also rivers from Meti Ganga. Meti Ganga means very strengthened, okay. So here it makes very strong, okay. And then the Ganga enters the plains near Rishikesh. So here it enters from Rishikesh, okay. Here the Ganga has many tributaries. The Ganga has also have many tributaries, okay. So here including the river Yamuna, Gagram, okay, and then Gantak, Kosi, Chambal, Ansan and Damodar. These all Ganga river tributaries. So here the Yamuna joins the Ganga at the place of Allahabad. So here in the place of Allahabad, so here in the place of Allahabad, near Allahabad, so Yamuna rivers joins to the Ganga, okay. Yamuna rivers joins to the Ganga. So near the city of Allahabad, okay. So this place is called Sangam. This place is called Sangam, okay. Another tributary son joins the Ganga near Patna. So here another river joins to the Ganga near Patna, okay. So the Ganga flows through the state of Uttaranchal, then Uttar Pradesh, after that Bihar, West Bengal, okay. So here the West Bengal is here now, so it's a flow through, okay. Here Uttaranchal, Uttar Pradesh, okay, then West Bengal. After reaching the West Bengal, it is divided into several branches. So after reaching to the West Bengal, it's divided into several branches. Which river? Ganga river, okay. So here many of them join the Brahmaputra river after passing through Bangladesh, our neighboring country. Okay, here we can see the Bangladesh here now. So here if we can see the Bangladesh, so many rivers go to the Bangladesh, also flow through the Bangladesh. In India, the main branch of Ganga is Hooghly. Hooghly we can see in the West Bengal, Hooghly. So here it passes through the West Bengal in Calcutta. This river passes through West Bengal in Calcutta, okay, the capital city of West Bengal, okay. Then is on the banks of the Hooghly, okay. So in West Bengal, the Ganga splits into two branches. So here this Ganga splits into two branches. So the Hooghly and the Padma. Hooghly, it is in the Hooghly is in the West Bengal now. So here in the Bangladesh, Padma, the Ganga river is called as Padma in Bangladesh, okay. So here so this Ganga is called as Padma in Bangladesh, okay. So here this is all about the Ganga and its tributaries, okay, Ganga river and its tributaries. So next one is Brahmaputra river basin. So Brahmaputra river is the longest river in the northern part, okay. So this is the northern plains. I did the three parts, okay. These northern plains divided into three parts. Here the Himalayas, parallel ranges, okay. So here already we studied about the first one and second one. Now the third one is Brahmaputra river basin, okay. So the Brahmaputra is the longest of three rivers. It is the longest river, okay, of North India. It is the longest river of North India. It has its sources in Tibet and it is called Tsangpo. It's called Tsangpo in Tibet, okay. It flows eastward, the enters India in Arunachal Pradesh. It's here the Arunachal Pradesh we can see here now. So Brahmaputra river enters from Arunachal Pradesh to India, okay. From the state of Arunachal Pradesh, Brahmaputra river enters from the state of Arunachal Pradesh, okay. It flows through Assam and then enters Bangladesh. So here it's flow through Assam and also it enters to the Bangladesh, okay. It enters to the Bangladesh. The region through which it flows receives heavy rainfall. These regions receives heavy rainfall. We already studied now Meghalaya receives heavy rainfall. So here this region receives very heavy rainfall, okay. The Ganga and Brahmaputra before falling into the Bay of Bengal form the largest delta. It's Ganga and Brahmaputra falling into the Bay of Bengal. It's form delta, okay. It's form big delta, okay, in the world. It is the big delta in the world. It is called Sundarbans. So it's called Sundarbans. Delta means an area of lower flat land, sometimes sharp approximately like a triangle shape, shape, okay. So where a river divides into several smaller rivers before flowing into the sea. So it's approximately what happened, it's form a triangle shape before falling into the sea, okay. It's called delta, what we call delta. Okay, many cities are situated on the banks of 3 rivers. So we already I told you now. So in these regions there are many cities are here. Okay, here some of them of important cities including Delhi. Okay, there are so many important cities we can see in the northern plains. So here and along the Yamuna, Calcutta, along the Hooghly and Kanpur, Allahabad, Patna, Varanasi, along the Ganga. Okay, as the northern plains are very fertile, so it is I already told you now, this region is very fertile region. Okay, many crops are grow here. So many crops are grow here. So there are many industries in this region, and also we can see the many famous industries are here in this region. Okay, many big industries we can see here, and the industry generated lot of waste materials. So this industry, what happened, this industries generate lot of waste materials and chemicals it generates now. So this waste and these materials, waste materials and chemicals these industries generate. Okay, so these harmful waste are allowed to flow. These harmful waste are allowed to into the rivers. These waste materials and chemicals flow through in the rivers. This makes the river very dirty. What happen if the if waste materials and chemicals flow in the water? It makes automatically it makes water very dirty. Okay, so it becomes unfit for drinking and other uses. So if water is very dirty, we use we can't use the dirty water, and also it is unfit for drinking. So these chemicals and waste materials makes water very dirty. Okay, so the government has started a project. Okay, Ganga Action Plan. So this water is very dirty now. So government has started Ganga Action Plan. Okay, for what purpose? Yes, for cleaning the Ganga river and prevents its further pollution. For cleaning rivers and prevent further pollution. Okay, so this Ganga Action Plan, what this action plan do? Yes, is prevent the pollution. Okay. So here already we know about the 3 rivers basin. Okay, so here now we are going to study about the life in this region. Okay, life in this region. So many famous states are comes here now, like Punjab, Haryana. Okay, so here we will know about the life in this region. So first one is Punjab. So here Punjab we can see here now. So here the river base Ravi and Satluj flow through the state of Punjab. I already told you now, there are 5 rivers are flowing here in the Punjab. So that's why Punjab. Punj means 5, Ab means water. So it's called Punjab. Okay. So here the main crops of this region are wheat. Okay. So majority of the people are eat here wheat. Okay. So and also they grow wheat. Okay. Majority is wheat, and then paddy, oil seeds and sugar cane we can see here. Punjabi and Hindi are the main language spoken here. It's here in Punjab people speak Hindi and Punjabi. People speak here Hindi and Punjabi. Okay, And then the Bakra Dam provides electricity to many industries. So I already told you now. So Bakra Dam from which river? Yes, Satluj river. Okay. This Bakra Dam provide electricity to many industries. If we want to set up an industries, means the main thing is, yes, electricity and water. Okay. So these Bakra dams provide electricity to many industries. So here Ludhiana is famous for hosiery and woolen goods. So Ludhiana is very famous here in Punjab now. So it is very famous. And Jalandhar is known for sports goods. Jalandhar is known for its sports goods. Okay, like many sports things are made here. Okay, in the Ludhiana, Jalandhar. Okay, Amritsar and Dharwal have mills that makes woolen products. So here mills also we can see here. These make woolen products here. And then Amritsar is also famous for Golden Temple. Okay, in the Punjab, Amritsar we can see here. So it is famous for Golden Temple. Okay, in the holiest place of six. And Burha Prabha and Baisakhi, Holi, Lohri and Diwali are the famous festivals. And the Dussehra also famous festivals celebrated in Punjab. Bhangra and Girda are folk dance in Punjab. Bhangra and Girda are the famous folk dance here. Okay, in the Punjab. The women wear salwar, kameez, and men wear lungi, kurta. Okay, here in the Punjab. Okay, in the Punjab. So women wear salwar and kameez, men wear lungi and yes, kurta. Okay. So here makke ki roti. So here makke ki roti is very famous in Punjab. And also sarson ka saag. Okay. Here sarson ka saag and makke ki roti are very famous here in Punjab. Its favorite dish of people here, makke ki roti and sarson ka saag is very famous dish here. And here the city is famous for rock many I already told you now, there is many famous cities are coming here in the northern plains, like that Chandigarh is the capital of both Punjab and Haryana. So it is Chandigarh is the capital of both Punjab and Haryana. Okay, so here the city is famous for the rock garden and rose garden and the Sukana Lake. So here Chandigarh is famous for gardens. Okay, so this all about the Punjab. Next one is Haryana. Okay, Haryana is towards the south of Punjab. Here also people speak Hindi, Haryanvi and Punjabi. So here also people speak Hindi, Haryanvi and Punjabi. Okay, the main occupation of people are farming and dairy farming. Okay, here the farming and dairy farming. Here also the many crops are grown here, like wheat, paddy, maize, jowar, bajra, pulses and sugarcane are the main crops here. There is a big dairy and we can see the big dairy in Haryana at Karnal. Here farmers are taught how to look for their cattle to get plenty of milk. Here the farmers teach how to get plenty of milk. Okay. Here Soniapet has many bicycle factories. We can see the bicycles factories also here. And Panipat is famous for its handloom cloths. And Panipat is very famous for handloom cloths. And Gurgaon is famous for automobiles. So here in this region, I already told you now, we can see the many industries here in this regions. Famous industry we can see here. Okay, here the women wear ghagra, kurta, while men wear dhoti and dhoti and kurta. Okay. So next one is Delhi. Next one is Delhi. It is the capital city of our country. Okay. It's situated in the banks of Yamuna. It's situated in the banks of river Yamuna. Its capital of our country, it shares its borders with Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. It shares the border with Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. It is the city of our central government, and also it is the city of central government. Here in this Delhi, we can see the central government. Okay, and this is the metro city also. Delhi is also called metro city. Okay, so like Bangalore metro city, Kolkata is a metro city. Okay, Mumbai is metro city. Like that, Delhi is also a metro city, and people from all parts India live here. So here in the Delhi, many peoples in all parts of our country live here in Delhi. Okay, so all major festivals are celebrated in Delhi. So different religions peoples are live here now. So here they all people celebrated the many festivals celebrated here. Okay, so many historical monuments also we can see here. Many historical monuments like Qutub Minar, Jamia Masjid. Okay, Qutub Minar, Jamia Masjid, and then Red Fort, Jantar Mantar, India Gate, etc. Many monuments we can see here in Delhi. And also now recently Lotus Temple and then Aksharadham Temple were monuments recently built here in Delhi. So next one is Uttar Pradesh. Next city is Uttar Pradesh. Here in the Uttar Pradesh, this city is popular. In this city we can see the high population. Okay. Here Lucknow is the capital of Uttar Pradesh. Lucknow is the capital of Uttar Pradesh. So here the main crops grown here are wheat, paddy, oil seeds. So here also the many crops are grown here like wheat, paddy, oil seeds, okay, and pulses and sugar cane are grown in this place. And also we can see the famous cities also like Varanasi and then Allahabad, Kanpur, Meerut, and then Agra, okay, and Mathurai, and then the main city of Uttar Pradesh. These all cities are in Uttar Pradesh. These all main cities. Okay, Agra is famous for what? Yes, very good, for Taj Mahal, isn't it? We can see in the Uttar Pradesh. Okay, and Kanpur is an industrial city. So in the Uttar Pradesh. So Kanpur is a industrial city. So everyone have their nicknames now. Like that, many cities have their nicknames. Like in Jaipur, it's called Pink City, isn't it? Or Davangere called Benne Dose. Like that, Kanpur, in the Kanpur, this the Kanpur city is called industrial city. Why? Because of many industries in this city. Is yes or no? Yes. So the world famous monument Taj Mahal is in Agra. So world famous monument we can see in the Agra. The traditional dresses for women is sari. So in Uttar Pradesh they wear the sari, and then for men kurta and pajama. So for men, kurta and pajama. And then here also there is a main festivals are celebrated here in Uttar Pradesh, like Holi, Diwali, Dashera, Eid and Christmas are very famous in, yes, in the Uttar Pradesh. And next one is Bihar. Next one is Bihar. Bihar is a land of Buddha and Mahavira. Why we call the land of Mahavira and Buddha? Yes, because Buddha is birth here now, born here now in Bihar. Yes, Bihar is to the east of Uttar Pradesh. It is the east of Uttar Pradesh. Here the Uttar Pradesh, it is the east. So it in the east. Patna is the capital city of Bihar. Patna is the capital city of Bihar. The main crops grown here are paddy, wheat and then sugarcane, pulses, okay, in the Bihar. So main crops are grown here. Bihar has good mineral deposits. Bihar have good mineral deposits. We can see here. Okay. So the main language spoken here are Hindi, Urdu. Okay. And then here also there is a main festival celebrated here in Bihar. Chahat, Diwali, Holi, Dashera and then Durga Puja. So main festival are celebrated here in, yes, in Bihar. And so next one is Jharkhand. Jharkhand capital is Ranchi. Okay. So we can see the many important towns in Jharkhand. Okay. Like Jharkhand is very rich in minerals. So Jharkhand is very rich in minerals like iron, coal, bauxite and India's largest steel plant is located in, yes, Bokaro. Largest steel plant we can see here in Jharkhand. Okay. In city of Bokaro. Okay. Next one is West Bengal. Already you know capital city of West Bengal is, yes, Kolkata. So capital city of West Bengal is Kolkata. So here is east of our country. Kolkata is also capital of West Bengal and the state has fertile land in the Ganga and Brahmaputra delta. I already told you now it's from Ganga and Brahmaputra. What makes delta here na Sundarbans. So this make very fertile land. And also they grow many famous crops like paddy, jute, okay, and then here also most famous, you all know that festival, yes, here in the West Bengal the most famous festival is Durga Puja. Okay, Durga Puja is the main festival here, and here the main they speak in Bangla. So here they speak which language? Yes, Bangla language. Okay. And next one is Assam. So here Assam is in the northeast of our country. We can see here Assam is the northeast of our country. So the main crops are paddy, jute. The main crops are paddy and jute. Assam state is very famous for tea. Assam state is very famous for tea and the huge deposits of petroleum. Here the huge deposit we can see in the Assam state, petroleum. The capital of Assam is Dispur. The capital city of Assam is Dispur. And here the largest city is Guwahati. Guwahati is the largest city in Assam and Bihu is the main festival of Assamese. Bihu is the main festival of Assamese. Okay, Assamese is the main language. Assamese is the main language. And next one is Tripura. So here Tripura. So Tripura is surrounded by Bangladesh on 3 sides. So Tripura is surrounded by Bangladesh in 3 sides. Okay, the capital of Tripura is Agartala. The main crops are paddy and jute. The main crops is paddy and jute. Okay, so here, so this all about the northern plains. Okay, so here the northern plains, these rivers divided into northern plains into 3 parts. Okay, so first one is Satluj, Ganga and Brahmaputra. Okay, and this is all about the northern plains. It stretches from Punjab to Assam. Northern plains stretches from Punjab to Assam. Okay, here number of rivers flow through the northern plains. Many number of rivers flow through the northern plains. So the 3 main rivers are Satluj river, Ganga river and Brahmaputra river. Okay, so many famous city we can see here. Okay, so this is all about the northern plains. Northern plains. I hope you all are understand this topic. Thank you.